The following may contain cusses, swears, fantasy violence, and puns. Get ready for the puns. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast, Daggerheart Ascension. We are back, episode 4. It is the holidays, ho, ho, ho. And most of us have survived some constitution saves with some afflictions over the past couple of weeks. So we hope everyone is happy and healthy and well as we now jump into our latest episode where we had the...
Seekers.
The Seekers, thank you. Where we had the Seekers meet their first assistant, special guest. Gonna choose a better word than
Local
that.
guy.
Local guy, thank you.
Guy.
TripAdvisor.
Man on the street.
She got 5 out of 5 sparks on Yelp, on Welp.
Welp.
They met their local advisor, Agatha, who introduced them to the locale, some special spooky libraries, and was able to scout out the cave that Meadow Sweet had seen in her dreams and her crossing the veils into different realms. And so you managed to abscond with the Eternal Key, which is a key that will unlock any door about once a week. Is it important? Probably. Is it going to be noticed? We don't know yet. We're going to find out. But you made it back into the Southern Spire, back from the shore, and we're going to say long rest, short rest for everybody. Up to you.
If it's evening, we might as well.
I would suggest that we want to move quickly with our stolen goods.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
Sleep out,
we
tuck it under
stole
my pillow
this
and
today.
fine.
But like they won't notice for like a week.
Well, okay. Do we want to just go to the cave then?
Up to you. Like you were talking about having a rest before we started, so.
I mean, I don't need it.
Yeah,
the only thing I would do is prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we head back and prepare for a
We
little
just
bit, and
keep
then we
going?
go to the cave in nighttime.
All right. That sounds like a plan. How does, actually, while we do this, you do see, as you go to prepare, you see Meadow getting to walk back into the city structure of the Southern Spire as you go from a higher ground as you slowly start to meander your way down, and you notice that Meadow kind of like looks off into the distance, and you can see she's seen something that is imperceivable to everybody else. As you see her kind of like hold up a finger and trying to like tap at something, and you see her say, "I'll be right back." As you see her wander into the forest,
Oh dear.
off into the night.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Oh.
Um,
Does that happen a lot?
oh, well, not too often, but it does happen.
He must get closer to nature, she says, and then usually comes back with grand visions that may or may not be true.
Yeah, she's connected to things that other people aren't, so sometimes she has to go off and commune, I suppose.
Right. Well, the last one was true, so
Right. Oh,
That's
yes,
good.
she's good at finding information in those places, so hopefully she can come back with something that'll help us. But that does leave the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us.
Now, Agatha, this door, you didn't know about this before, did you?
no. Well, we thought that there was keys of some sort. I don't know. But I wasn't so sure that there was just one door.
So you sent my son to go look for a key.
Well, he was looking for it himself. I just gave him some information.
Right. But I need, after we do this,
Mhm.
I need to follow that path.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Well, let's gather ourselves then, and I think haste is the best way about this.
Yes. My number one question is, how will you all get down there?
Well, you can carry me.
Can I?
I'm very small. I'm like a baby bird. I've got hollow bones.
I believe you
Yeah.
can, but if you do it in combat, it costs you a stress.
Yeah, I think the other kind of seraph can carry and fly things. So if you want to house rule that, I can mark a stress to carry
Yeah,
a person, then we can.
it's in the same ballpark.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'll carry you, but I can only carry one at a time.
Yeah, I'm very small and light.
You do not seem quite so small.
No, I'm a fawn. That's not quite as small.
Well, I mean, like you could do the billy goat and try and jump your way down the side of the cliff.
Oh, I like that.
Couple of agility
Oh,
rolls.
that's true. I actually have a card for that. Whoops.
Just because in our other game, our fawn used the ability to jump up and down trees, real fun. Like
Wait, so what does it say?
Yeah.
You can leap anywhere within close range as though you were using normal movement, allowing you to vault obstacles, jump across gaps, or scale barriers with ease.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you're
easy,
good.
easy peasy.
All right, cool.
Get a
She
lemon,
just-
get some squeezy
She
in.
just rips a slit in her skirt a little higher and abseils down. Good to go.
So when do you want to? Do you want to go down ASAP? Do you want to wait for morning?
Well, I think the nighttime. Well, Agatha, you tell us. Is it
Mhm.
busier at night in a place like this, or is it when would be the least conspicuous time?
Wow.
Inconspicuous. Wait,
Inconspicuous.
no, but if I want least conspicuous,
In what?
I want to be less conspicuous. Right? That's a word. Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
I come from a land where all things are forgotten. but
Right.
No one's ever mentioned that word.
Well, now you know.
I'm not sure actually, because it's pretty busy at night, I feel. People are doing different dealings.
That's when all the
Yeah.
best crime happens.
That's
Exactly. So would we be less conspicuous
I like this word.
or more conspicuous?
I'm gonna say for some just for some knowledge stuff for Granny, you are essentially well versed in crime syndicates and networks. You would blend in perfectly.
Yeah.
The thing Aggie would know about was that high tide would be it would be
Right.
low tide when you go in, but because you're going in so late, it would be high tide coming out. So it would be a bit of a gamble of how you want to navigate that.
Might get stuck.
What is it? A 12-hour?
Yeah.
Are we going to be in that door? Where does that door go to?
Like you're almost like right now, if it's like, we'll say like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, you're probably just like high tide is probably at its peak right now. Or sorry, low tide is at its peak right now.
Right. How long can you hold your breath, Ronson?
I've never timed it before, but my
Well-
instinct is to at least go down there quickly while we
Right.
still have the advantage of time.
Yes. Well, as the tide comes in, that's going to close. That window's going to close quite quickly, especially in a cave. But all right, let's go. Let's
could
we'll
say
we'll,
it?
we'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Perhaps there's another exit when
This
we arrive.
is my thought as well.
Usually is.
Granny always finds an exit. Right. Let's go.
All right. Well, you make your way back to the cliff that Meadow had guided you to previously. And give me a description. You don't need to roll for it. Just give me a description how Aggie will scale down and how Ronson and Granny will co-fly down.
I'm going to put my backpack on. The winged backpack.
Oh yeah, you have 3 of them. That would actually work great.
Oh. All right. Everybody gets, well, you don't need
I
one.
don't require any
Um,
flying
all right. Well,
device.
I'll give you, this is a contingency. It does, you can soar with it, sort of.
Actually, you've seen these before, Aggie, sorry. These are goblin gliders. They're essentially just like a backpack, and when you pull the ripcord, 2 wings spread out, and you can glide down to the ground, totally safe and fine.
Good.
You got to spend a stress to do it, and it takes a short rest to pack the wings back up into the backpack. But
Yeah, this is just in case of emergency. Pull
Yeah.
ripcord in case of emergency.
Okay. But not to use right away.
No,
No. Okay.
not to get down.
and in a
Just-
pinch, you can stab people with the wings.
That's true. It went very well for me last time. I got 3 of the buggers. All right. I guess you can hold on to the straps of the backpack.
Yes, I'll grab the straps to keep you away from my winged body.
Please don't say that to me again. Thank you.
Winged body.
Now,
Or
do your
strap.
wings? Do your wings come out of like they're like insect like?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
do they have like a shell? Is it like
Uh,
a beetle?
No, I think they're like out all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So that they just start to more buffetly rapid, and then. So yeah, like all right, here we go.
Whee!
And so yeah, grab by the straps. I'm also very strong, so hoist Granny up, and then we fall down until my wings start to slow our descent, and we are flying. I'll mark a stress.
It is cold. You will probably need some light sources because you are outside the city light. And we've already established there is no dark vision in this
Yes.
game.
Oh yeah. Didn't Agatha? What did you use last time? Didn't you have a light thing, or was that an eyeball thing?
It was a-
Eyeball.
Yeah, it was an eyeball thing that lit up with lightning. Speaking of which, how does Agatha get down the side of a cliff in the middle of the night in a cold and windy environment?
Well, she's in a dress, which isn't helping. I think she's gonna hike up her skirts a little bit, so more of her fawn legs are out, and kind of like have you ever seen mountain goats just
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of scale sideways?
Yeah.
She's like clip clopping down so carefully, and looking very nervously. There's like water below her, kind of, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's not having a good time.
Like a good 50 or 60 foot drop.
Like trying
down.
actually not to look down, but also kind of eye where she's going still.
Granny just zooms by.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I don't feel like I'm doing great, but okay, thank you.
Good job. Keep going.
I feel like
No, not
I'm the
that
one
one.
that's doing great here.
It's very reminiscent if you've ever seen those videos of like the goats on the side of the dam. Where it's like, how do they find footing there? But Agatha just like clap, 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 clap. You do remember where the illusion starts and the cliff end. You kind of like reach your hand in underneath when you have some purchase just above it, and you can feel the illusion is not. It doesn't feel like a normal. Like usually illusions have no substance to them. This one almost has like makes your skin and fur tingle a little bit. And you remember that this is like that old ancient type of magic, like as I like to say, like your grandmother's type of magic, where these are old ancient runes or inscribings that have put this illusion here. And as you transverse the border, you actually feel like, oh, like you are passing a significant magical barrier at this point, where it's not detrimental, but like it's almost like putting like your tongue on a 9-volt battery, where like it feels like you won't, like your fur almost stands up on end, like zzz, like oh.
Interesting.
Don't get my boots wet.
And it's dark then?
It is completely dark. Actually, there is one small light source at the far end of the cave. And as you come in, you can see the ridges in the sand where the tide has left marks. And it's got like that salty, briny smell of decay and seaweed. And you can actually see a couple of crustaceans and coral stone on the ground. And you actually hear it feels very cold and very moist. And you can see stalactites and stalagmites dripping their water down. And at the far end of the cave, you see that one door that Meadow described, where it seems like it's almost like an obsidian stone and this one gold eye with like a black slit of an iris in the middle of it and 5 tentacles that are reaching up towards it. And as you get closer, you see like almost like lightsaber blue energy lights up in the ridges surrounding the door. And everyone, as you set down, the sand feels like dense and moist. And it's a very echoey chamber, but immediately everyone's just mood just kind of like depresses a little bit. Like you feel there's almost like an oppressive feeling in this cave. Like it's a cold and windy night, but it just feels colder and darker as you land in.
I do have true sight. Do I see anything?
There's no secrets here,
Okay.
but it is that door, like magical wise, that door is like
Heavy duty.
Yeah, pinging off the radar
Yeah.
a little bit. I'm gonna get everyone to roll me. Everyone, roll me your hope dice and tell me the numbers you get.
Bad. I got a 1.
The 1,
A 9.
9.
I also got a 9. That's a crit.
So for Ronson and Granny, you hear almost like this like deep verby echo come into the back of your skull, and you just hear, "You will die here."
Oh. I don't think so.
Did you hear that, Agatha? Someone's threatening
What
to
are you
kill us.
talking about?
Just heard a voice. It said we're going to die here. I wonder if it means in this cave or through the door.
Usually that's
Can you
yelled
be
at us.
clearer, please? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Is this related to a past matter, perhaps a debt we didn't pay? There was the
Hey.
It's actually not an echo; it's just Granny going. "Hey, hey."
But that's really strange that I didn't hear anything.
Maybe you're not going to die here.
That's good, I
Yeah.
guess, but not good that
Comforting.
you're gonna die here and I'm not.
No, I don't like this at all.
I've been told I'm going to die lots of places. I was supposed to die years ago. I'm fine. And if it is my time, then so be it. At least I'm doing what I love. Stealing keys and opening doors.
This is so concerning.
Okay. No, let's go.
She whips out the key. Is there a keyhole?
So your key begins to light up, and it almost feels like 2 magnets coming at each other. And Aggie, I don't know why I keep on saying
Agatha.
Agatha, and then I jump right into Aggie afterwards. So Agatha, you know the way this key works is you simply just have to press it against the lock, and then the magics in the key kind of just expunge into the lock and unlocks it for you. Doesn't destroy the lock, and the lock, if it has a relocking mechanism, may turn back on after it's been done, but it will.
And then the key won't work for another week?
Correct, yes.
So we could get stuck inside this place. Is there a rock somewhere that I can wedge up to keep the door open?
There is a piece of coral you can break off. Yeah, easily.
Excellent. That's what I'll do. Then we'll... All right, everybody ready whenever they're going to ready. I'm going to pull out my dagger.
I will attack the darkness.
We good?
You prepping anything?
I
Aggie,
don't
or-
know if I have anything to prep. I have a staff.
You got your lightning hands.
I
I've
guess
got
I'll have my
hands.
shield in my hands.
Granny, how do you put the key to the door?
Well, I imagine that if it's got that pull,
Yeah.
and I'm not that strong, so I feel like I'm trying to hold on to it with 2 hands, and it's maybe my feet are dragging in the sand a little bit, and then
Absolutely, and it's one of those just you don't know if it's intentional or not, but the key goes right for the direct middle of the eyeball. And you hear kind of like this solid like glass on metal, like thunk.
oh,
And then you see Aggie, you've seen this key work before. Like this key lights up almost like a bright white, and you see all that energy just flows into the door, and you see like this white begin to take over the blue, and you see the door begin to like slowly slide down into the sand, and you feel like this almost like this rush of wet air come out, and it's got like almost like sand and dust, and like that smell of like death and decay comes like whooshing out of the cave, and it's completely dark, and it goes down like almost like an obsidian tunnel of like a sandy path that
Oh,
goes.
I meant to say, can I light a torch? Sorry.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
Can we
absolutely.
say I lit a torch? Just
Absolutely.
because I was going to do
I
that.
also
I'll
forgot
hold your
that
torch
it's
while you
kitchen.
approach.
I can
Yeah.
shape an element into a harmless effect if you'd rather, because technically I have lightning.
Oh yeah,
That
absolutely.
would make light.
Yeah. Do you want to just make a
If-
lightning
I
ball?
could do that if it saves you from using a torch.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Much more atmospheric. Just little zzz, zzz, zzz. Love it. My hair stands up.
So it's
Scary.
it's a staircase?
It's like a windy. It's like almost like a windy path. Like it's for people who are familiar with it, it almost looks like a lava tube that goes like begins to like spiral downwards.
And the door slid down.
So down, yeah. So went
How
from
the
ceiling.
hell am I going to
ceiling
wedge
floor.
this open?
I have a feeling that this little bit of coral was never going to really match up to a magical door that's been hidden for millennia.
Once again, you're full of sense. All right.
And boiled water.
Can I smell, see, hear anything coming from the staircase?
You can't pick up any sights or sounds, but you again, it's almost like a thick, wet stench of decay and death. And as you cross the threshold, Agatha, you actually hear in like a deep voice reverb in the back of your head, "Your friends will betray you."
That's not good.
Say that out loud.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good. Did I teach you something?
I think I'm also hearing voices now.
Oh, what did it say to you? Are you going to die?
Yeah. Something like that.
Now, last game,
Yes.
if you remember,
I
have
I know.
I have a thing on you.
I know.
And
I'm still marked with that.
how does it go? Tell no lies. Well, they remain within close range, but they are not compelled to speak. If you ask them a question and they refuse to answer, they must mark a stress and the effect ends. The target is typically unaware this spell has been cast on them until it causes them to utter the truth. You actually can't lie to me.
Damn.
Try again. What did it say?
It said that you were both going to betray me.
Interesting. Before we die?
I guess.
Huh.
I'm confused.
I'm busy.
This is strange.
I don't believe anything about this voice.
Yes, it seems to be trying to drive a wedge between our budding friendship
Well,
and
I
our
trust.
well-established friendship, of course.
Yes, right. Yeah. That's why it just told us we were going to die. It knew if it said like, "Oh, Ronson's going to betray you," I'd be like, "Fuck no!"
No, exactly. But
Right? Ridiculous.
I want to talk to you about your car insurance.
Well, I trust you, Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know that we're strangers to you, more or less, but I'm relying on you. So I hope you don't take that to heart.
I'm not going to, I think, unless you do something that is scary.
Good thing Meadow didn't come with us. Anyways,
the dread voice is often quite
disturbing.
yes.
One would say dreadful.
Dreadful.
Mm.
Down the stairs?
You continue down the spiral as you come into almost. You get the very sense that as Aggie's lightning ball comes up and illuminates the area, that you are in a series almost like lava domes and lava tubes, and that the sand from the shore and from the beach is slowly starting to wane as you start going from like a soft footsteps to more of like a clip clap onto like hardened. And it's surprisingly, the walls and ceilings of the place about maybe like 10 to 15 feet high, and they're rounded, and like this walls and ceilings are rough, but the floor looks like it's almost been carved or hewn to be straight and smooth, and it's just like black slates of obsidian stone.
So was the staircase open, or were we coming down like
You're
a
coming down
tube,
a spiral tube, yeah.
and then we've come out to an area
yeah.
that is
The steps where we got, was it very dusty in there?
It was the sand was going like the sand was coming from the beach and just like flowing down the tunnel.
Okay.
Almost
But-
think like a
but
corkscrew shape.
dissipating as we
Yeah.
walked. And it's opened into a big room?
It's open to a big room. The sand kind of like dissipates, but it still feels, you can still hear like water dripping, and you can still, vision's a little bit limited. You can see, actually, this will require a perception. Someone give me an instinct check. This is going to be difficulty 14.
I'm actually kind of good at those. Yeah, I'm really good at that, actually. But I don't roll very well.
2d12.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I don't, well, no, I rolled with hope, and that's a 9 plus 3.
The 12.
but also plus the
Plus
5.
the 5.
Oh.
Oh,
Plus the
my
5,
gosh,
yes,
you're
yes.
right.
So
How much is that?
17.
Perfect.
17.
s-
With hope.
No, wait, sorry, 19. Because
Wait.
9 plus 5 is 14. No, it's 17. Sorry.
We're all art kids here.
That's true.
So Agatha, you actually begin to scope around, and you actually see what appears to be, it's almost a little disheartening, where you look around and you can see like remains of like clothes, bags, scraps, but you don't see anything like skulls, bones, or skeletons, anything. It's just like the remains of people, but there's no people.
But like there's stuff.
Their stuff is still there. Like you could almost make out the outline of like a tunic and pants and like a bag, but you can't. It's almost like they fell on their spot and like their bodies just disappeared.
Do they look like they're very an ancient style of clothing? Or
Ronson, yeah, they do. Like these look like the type of metalwork and the type of like slight erosion that's happened on some like the metal tools and things that they have. It looks like they've probably been down here for about a couple hundred years.
How many within range can we see?
5 or 6.
Would I have any, like, with Loreborn, would I have any idea, like, why they possibly would be down here at all?
Oh, you can tell almost right away. You've seen a more modern version of this kit, Treasure Hunters.
Okay. Okay, well, that's a bit strange, because usually you would find bodies and not stuff, right? And not
Yeah.
just stuff and no bodies. That's kind of backwards.
Maybe they got really warm.
It's actually
Oh.
quite cool in this room.
Now they're going to be running around
You think that-
naked.
think that there's some dead, naked adventurers in our future.
If I'm going to die, that might be the way to go.
Well, you've often
Naked.
said so. Yes. Too bad that I
Disturbing.
can't ask the questions to any of these piles of clothes.
Right. You need a body for that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um,
Curiouser.
Hmm.
Curiouser. Is there doorways or art places?
That will require another instinct check to look around.
Well, I've got a +1. I might as well try. No, that's an 8.
got a 15 with hope.
With
Want me
hope,
to roll as well?
Oh, I
or
did
no?
get a hope.
yeah, you can if you want.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I figure we're all looking around here.
Yeah.
That is a 16, but with fear.
Okay. So, we'll go with the hope roll as the highest. Ronson, you see, as you come by, you begin to like put your hands out and begin to touch the walls, and they feel it's obsidian. It feels very smooth. You can actually feel like small little creaks and crevices in the wall where like, oh, this would be like almost like a dangerous, like you could slice yourself very easily. You feel on that, but you still feel like that dampness and that wetness. And then you realize, one of the pieces of obsidian you're holding onto is actually kind of like jiggles a little bit. And as you move it to the side, you actually uncover what appears to be like a small, almost like concave groove in the wall. And there is a pool of seawater just at the very basic floor. And you can see there's almost like a current and a movement to it, like it swirls around.
Like a moving puddle?
It's almost like a whirlpool, but like not like a drastic like flush a toilet, but like it's water that has like a little bit of movement to it. And you smell like that salty brine again.
Ronson, you found the bathroom. Well done.
I doubt in this case that I have found the water closet, but I don't know what its exact purpose is yet.
Can we drop something in it?
I believe Aggie had a scouting thingy.
Eyeball.
The eyeball, yes.
Yeah, I do have that. I have to spend a hope. Should we use it? I guess
You just
so.
got one, didn't you?
I do. I have one to spend. Okay, I can send that down. So I can make that, and I can send it in very far range.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so I send it into the whirlpool.
You send it to the whirlpool. You see it spark and bubble as you see the lightning and electricity hit the water. And you share eyesight with this thing, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you come down and you can see it is almost like a water tube, almost like a lava tube, but filled with salt water. And you feel the eye just get pulled by the current, and you're going rushing down. And you see it's going like arcing up and down, and your eye has almost little to no control over it as the current just takes you. And then you kind of just like pop up and you get shot up almost like out of almost like a fire hydrant type of effect, where it goes like poof. And as you come up, you look down through the eye and you see like the water below you is a very similar to hole where you entered, but the water's like actively bubbling up and gurgling and like throwing more water into the room. And in this room, you see it is much bigger. You almost like you feel like the room you're in is an antechamber. And this is a very large room where you can see actual like piles of bones on like the obsidian floor. And just across from you, you can see like this big giant stone carved, almost looks like a giant bullfrog. And it's like about 20 feet tall. It's got bright glowing green eyes, and it's got two of its front legs. But you see like it's made of obsidian and it's carved into the wall, but it has like these almost like chains made out of coral that have like wrapped around its wrists and are linked into the wall.
Mm.
And I'm going to call a quick pause there because the Canadian Podcast Awards are going to start in 2 minutes.
It's time.
It's time. We'll come back. And here we are at the break. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a little bit, but we're glad to be back. And this is going to be a bit of a longer one because we have so many updates and so many things to announce in this break. So let's just get right into it. And convention season in March means that 2 conventions happen at the same time. The first of which is Breakout Con. That'll be happening March 19th to the 22nd, and Toronto Comic Con, which will be happening March 20th to the 22nd. So Thursday to Sunday for Breakout and Friday to Sunday for Toronto Comic Con. And I'm going to be at both. I'll be running 2 Daggerheart games for Breakout Con. The first will be on March 20th at 5 p.m. and the second will be on Sunday, March 22nd from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. I believe they've filled up already, but you can get yourself on the wait list. And if you ask nicely, they may give an extra slot. So if you really want to join me for a game of Daggerheart and you're in the city for that weekend in March, sign up. I'll put the links everywhere on Instagram and all the social medias and everything like that. But if you just want to have a great time, I love Breakout Con a lot. It is so much fun. You meet so many cool people. There's a ton of Daggerheart games being played. There's a ton of D&D games being played. If there's a TTRPG game that you want to play, you will find it at Breakout Con. It is such an awesome time. And for Toronto Comic Con, I'm going to be there as well. I will be at the Canadian Podcast Awards booth at some time, TBA, of when I get my times, and possibly some panels. We still have to wait for word from Toronto Comic Con back if we're going to be running any panels. But as soon as we have that, we will be spamming you with the information and get everyone all set up and ready to go. It's going to be a super busy time in March. And again, a big thank you to Madeline for joining us for the game. She is amazing, such a fantastic player, and she brings so much to the story. It is incredible to be surrounded by all these amazing people. And if you want to play some games with Madeline, you can easily find her running games for D&D, Daggerheart, Blood on the Clock Tower. If you check out Changeling Gaming at Changeling Gaming on social media, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, check them out. They run events in Toronto all the time. They're such a great group. They host and run events all around the city that are safe, inclusive, and really supportive of the local communities around Toronto. I can't say enough good things about them because they're all great people. They will also be at Breakout Con, so go check them out. Changeling Gaming. You will not have a bad time. Find out where they're going to be doing their events. They are literally all over the city. The best bet, check them out at Breakout Con. They'll have a table there. Go find them. They will give you a list of their upcoming games, upcoming events. They also do like a very awesome cottage getaway weekend. If you just want to get away to a out of the way place from Toronto and just play some games, meet some cool people, tell some cool stories, check out Changeling Gaming. They're fantastic. And the last thing to take care of during the recording of this, I was still dealing with the after effects of COVID and still dealing with long COVID. So we lost the first 10 minutes of the second part in the recording. So I'm just going to give you a small little recap before we jump right back into it. I apologize. My brain still hasn't fully caught up and recovered yet, but doing my best. So the Seekers went through, discovered the little water tube. They went through a water tunnel and went through a couple of survival events. Did it pretty well. No one got banged up too badly. They found themselves in a giant room full of skeleton bones that was freezing cold and a big frog portal that had a magical aura about it. Ronson found a pile of bones and asked his famous 3 questions, or his first 2 questions. Does he know the name of the lost god? The answer was no. Does he know where the lost city of Pythia is? The answer was also no. And how did they die was hypothermia. And so they started exploring around, and I believe that's where we jump right back into it. So let's get right back into it. We didn't lose too much, so we should be able to slide right back into the story, all nice and normal. I think that is it. I am feeling a lot better, so hopefully the episodes will start coming out more consistently and more often. And we'll have news about Calgary Fan Expo coming up. And of course, if you want to meet us, we will be at the Canadian Podcast Awards booth. As soon as we know when and where in the building, we will let you know. And of course, March 20th, Breakout Con, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then March 22nd, Breakout Con, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're doing Daggerheart. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sign up, get on the wait list, maybe even ask if there's an extra time slot. I'd love to run an extra game. So that is it from us for this week. Please enjoy the rest of the episode. Hopefully next week we'll get another episode out right on time. And as always, you can find us on social media at the Diecast Podcast, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast. And of course, you can find us on our own website at www.thediecastpodcast.com. I hope everyone's having a great 2026. This season's looking to be a great start. I can't wait to share more stories. And I can't wait to meet those of you going to Breakout Con or to Comic-Con. It'll be a great, amazing time. That is it for this week. We'll be back next week. Drink some water. Tell a loved one how you feel. I love you all so much. Let's get into the rest of the story. The crowd essentially, so we had a small little misfire on the recording station or on the recording deck. So essentially, went through the tube. Aggie heard some scary voices. The green frog carving is magical by nature just to catch us all up. There is
Piles of bones.
Piles of bones in circles around what appears to be small fire, attempts at starting a fire. The water's about 2 inches up of cold, salt, briny water. And Ronson asked some questions to which the answer was no, and hypothermia of who is what were your questions?
I asked my standard questions of do you know the name of the god of the forgotten? Do you know the city of Pythias? And then I asked how you died or how hypothermia is the answer.
And you looked around and you didn't see any other stuff in the lights. It's a bright green light. Again, I apologize for that. And it happens. Yeah. So back into it. Ronson, what are you doing?
What do you think the frog does?
Great question. But if
Oh,
they died of hypothermia, they all died of hypothermia. This is so confusing.
are there any other markings on the walls or like an inscription above the frog or other things like that?
I'll say give me an instinct roll because this is
Granny's also wondering what the eyes are made of. If they're like jewels or gems or...
I'd say the light is so bright you
Yeah.
actually can't tell.
It's a 14.
That's exactly what you need. So as you look, you can see that the obsidian is much older in make and design, but the coral seems to be new and it seems to be grown around and formed itself into manacles and chain links of coral around the wrists of this frog carving.
Should we free the frog?
I don't know. that a good idea?
Well, if it's the newest development, maybe it needs to be undone in order to fix
Well-
what happened here.
So is the coral attached to the wall?
Yeah, it's like
okay.
it's chained to the wall.
Is there like a chain that you can follow to the wall?
Yeah, it's very clear. And like the chains are maybe about like a couple of inches thick of coral.
Would I have studied anything like this before?
This is completely new to you.
Okay.
And there's nothing else in the
Interesting.
chamber, just the one chute of water, 2
The gr-
inches of water on the floor,
And the groups of bones.
how many groups?
You'd probably get 7.
7 groups of adventurers or
Yeah.
7 adventurers?
7 groups of adventurers, and
God.
each group has about 3 to 4 in them.
I can ask another corpse about the
No.
frog.
Well, actually, yes, that might be a good idea.
Can I ask one of my questions though? If I get all 3.
Yes, only if you get all 3.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll go to another.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's a 23. I also gained another hope. I am
Nice.
lousy with hope right now.
Hell yeah, that's what we need.
Mhm.
What that frog do?
The frog is a portal.
Do you know how to open it?
You talk to it.
Oh,
What do you say?
Introduce yourself.
Turns into dust.
oh.
Again, like that slick mush.
Thank
on
you for using all 3 of your questions on that, Ronson. That
Oh,
was kind of
rats.
you. All right.
Granny marches up, hands on her hips, stands in front of the frog.
Hello. We are the Seekers. We've come seeking.
Her name is Granny Smith.
Well, we don't have to give all the information.
She has a bank account.
Oh,
Everyone feels the ground begin to shake, and you can see the water begin to skip up like a low reverb begins
Ooh,
to
it's a jacuzzi.
to hit the water. As you see the obsidian frog front comes lurching forward,
Oh,
and it kind of crouches down. You hear like the stone like moves like it's metal, but you can hear like it grinding against like as it looks down at you, Granny. You can see like almost like 2 green spotlights just kind of focus on you. The room darkens a little bit as you see like almost like this lime green spotlight has focused on Granny.
start spreading the news.
And you see the big long mouth of the frog open up, and like from like top of the lip to like the bottom of its shell is maybe about 10 feet. And it looks down and says, "Whom are you?" And as it talks, you can feel this insanely cold wind come out. And give me
Oh,
a
God.
strength check of
Strength
14, please.
-1.
Get a crit?
No,
Oh.
but it is a 22 -1, so 21.
Oh, perfect. With hope or with fear?
Fear.
So with the fear, you feel the wind and it chills you right down to your core. You're going to have to mark off a stress.
No, I rolled really high.
Yes, but you also rolled with a fear, though, unfortunately. You didn't get the other negative effects of the...
Okay.
As you realize that every time this frog talks, it is sending a gale force of almost Arctic wind out towards you.
Oh, let's keep this conversation short. Okay. So we are?
You can say your name.
Oh. My name is. Oh. Does it want my full name?
You should pretend like it's your tax accountant or your bank account.
Stop mentioning my bank account.
And the number is again?
My name is Rosalind Ambrosia Smith.
They're both names of apples.
What do you require
Oh, my-
in the
Rosalind.
cavern?
Answers.
Key. I mean, a star thing, whatever we're looking for.
Answers and the oh my god, what is it
Immortal Star? No?
The orphan
called?
star.
Orphan Star?
Arteria's orphan.
Oh, you're looking for the key.
Yeah, the key.
And you see it kind of like lifts up one of its manacles and just kind of rests its chin on.
Oh,
on
now
the
what's your name? You're adorable.
Oh, my name is Roland.
Oh, lovely to meet you. It's a bit chilly in here, Roland.
It happens when you're an interdimensional stone frog.
Sure.
Do you have a warm setting?
Well, I am very personable.
We can tell.
It's honest. Forgive my manners. It's been a couple of decades or a couple of centuries since anyone's actually been down here.
We can tell that too, but that's okay. You're a little rusty, but we'll get there. Yes, we're looking for the key, I suppose.
Oh, well, the key, that's easy. You just have to go through the portal.
Where's the portal?
The portal is me.
Wow. Mouth or stomach?
I
Some
open my-
other hole?
I open my mouth and you jump on in.
That requires a lot of trust, Roland.
I mean, it does. It's better than the alternative. And you see him kind of like,
Like gesture
Yeah.
around the room.
these poor adventurers had no trust in the giant stone frog manacled to the wall.
Yes, I can't help but notice you are manacled to a wall.
Do you need help with that?
This is actually new. The sentience and consciousness is new as well to me. I used to be a big frog portal with mouth wide open. Anyone can jump in. But over time, I came to be alive. And even after more time of that, I was shackled to the wall, to the cavern.
I hate to sound untrusting, but maybe you should put the lying spell on the frog and not me.
What lying spell?
I can know there's a spell on me. I can feel it after the first time I'm forced to tell the truth.
All right. Well, you understand, I'm sure, in our business.
Do I want to cast a spell on this frog? It might piss it off. I don't know.
I guess.
You seem quite well adjusted for a statue turned being that's been hanging out with a bunch of corpses for centuries.
Honestly, those corpses had it coming. They came in looking for the key. I told them exactly what to do, and then they
all just sat there.
they couldn't figure a way out, and they all just kind of froze. I kept talking.
That's a shame.
Now, this voice that the frog has is not the same voice we've been hearing in our
It is
heads.
definitely not the same
Okay.
voice. Yeah.
Ronson, he is very old. You maybe want to ask him about. Do you know? What's the questions?
Actually, all three of you at the same time here. You will die here.
There it is. Hello. Do you want to say anything else?
Oh, are you hearing the voices?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's just one. Been the same voice.
I
every
don't
time.
know. I always get it for secondhand information.
Yeah. We're being told we're going to die here. She's being told we're going to betray her.
I've seen it all happen down here, so everything's possible.
Right.
Do you know the name of the dead, the god of the forgotten, the collector of everything?
I actually don't know of the gods.
Well, they're very exciting, generally.
What about the city, Pisceus?
I don't think he's ever been anywhere but this
No, but
cave.
he's had adventurers come by.
I
Maybe
suppose. Has anyone from the city of Pythias ever arrived?
that's a ticket.
I mean, I've heard it mentioning in passing. Maybe check one of the skeleton corpses. Well, I guess they're all naked. You probably have to check the gear.
Yes, all of the gear was upstairs.
Where does the portal go to?
Oh, it goes to the shard of the star or whatever. It takes you to I've got a alternate plane in my tummy. A pocket plane, if you will.
I have advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals or detect lies. Can I check if that's true?
Yeah, give me a
Yeah, that's probably instinct.
yeah,
to
but you do
sense.
not get advantage on it though.
I critted, baby. I
Nice.
fucking critted.
So you gain a hope, gain a clear stress if you have one.
I do, so I will get rid of that stress and I will gain a hope.
in talking to Roland, you get the feeling that it's almost like a new baby in the world. His only experience is this cave.
So does that mean he doesn't actually know where the portal goes, or he doesn't really know to lie about it?
He doesn't know to lie about it.
Okay.
You get the feeling that he's probably going to tell you, it may be honest truth, but
Nice.
he's probably going to tell you truth 90% of the time. You get the feeling that if he was to deceive you in any way, it would either be because he doesn't know that information.
Right. Okay.
I believe him. Open up, Roland. Let's go.
Oh, you have to say the magic word though.
Please. Took a guess.
This isn't the first mouth hole we've jumped into, is it, Granny?
It's not. It's not. What do you mean?
Come along, Agatha.
Oh my!
You'll find
It
out.
worked out last time. Trust us.
There's so many holes this
Why
trip.
did I agree to do this?
No, you're having fun. Come along, dear.
Okay.
You see him
I
stretch.
grab her hand.
You see him stretch out, and it's almost like that same pale green light in his eyes that opens up. It's almost like a swirly vortex, but of green energy. As you see him has like his like he stretches out and he kind of has to like flex his arms down, and you see the coral manacles like straying against his being as you go. I had anyone come out of the
Right. Lovely to meet you, Roland.
air.
Thank you. It was great talking to you. Off we go.
As you jump in, Aggie, you feel again like that same tingle as far as you okay.
I'm being targeted.
Oh no, it's the same that same magical barrier.
You just know magic.
That's true. I'm nervous when you say my name.
Granny's fucking oblivious.
As you actually come into almost like an octagonal shaped room, it's the sides are perfectly level. The floor kind of angles down, and you see like there's almost like a small little base, and the exact effect is mirrored on the top. In fact, it is a room full of mirrors, and you see infinite versions of yourselves as you walk in. And you see as you walk, you feel like you should slide down the mirrored glass, but you're actually walking what feels like an invisible platform. And you see that there is a long, almost like white platinum metallic. It's almost like a shard of either a glass or metal. It's like long and smooth and pointy at both ends, but you can see that reflection, that is being reflected infinite times around it up above and everything like that.
It's in the center of the room?
It's in the center.
How big is it?
It's maybe about the size of a pencil.
Oh. That looks like the shard, but it also looks way too easy.
Also, does the portal close behind us now?
You do not see a portal behind you.
Great.
Does it like? Is there
Mm.
anything that we're not noticing?
Yeah, true sight.
around?
My true sight. My
You can see this whole room is magical.
Oh,
And you actually see, Granny, that each of the reflections for everything in this room also has a magic resonance to it.
okay. I have an idea. I could summon my spook to go touch the shard so that none of us have to do it. Does that make sense?
Good idea.
Can I also just press my hand against one of the mirrors? Like, those are solid?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Everything's- Okay. Okay, I'm going to.
And when you push your hand up against the solid, you notice that your reflection breaks with you and makes direct eye contact with you.
Oh, I hate that.
And the eyes go bright green like on the frog.
Oh, I don't think that's a good color on me. Anyways,
Very
Maybe I can
improved.
send the eye closer to it and take a look.
to the shard?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, my shadow servant will do whatever we
Yeah.
want it to do.
how big is the room?
It's maybe about like 30 feet in
So the shard's like 15 feet away
Yeah.
from us, kind of thing?
try and get my
Sorry, it's in the center of
it's
the
in
room.
floating in the center. I'm trying to get my radius and dimensions
sorry.
right.
Like pedestal floating on a pedestal, or like just
It's
floating?
floating in the
just
midair.
free floating.
Yeah. And Granny, when you pull your hand away from the mirror,
Oh,
you notice
God.
your reflection still has its hand up against the mirror.
I hate that. Does she look happy or
She looks a little angry at you.
don't like it? Let's make sure we don't break any of these, I think. Maybe.
Probably just some cheap illusion.
Oh, there's a lot of heavy magic going on here, Ronson. I don't know if cheap is in the cards. I am going to spend a hope and summon my midnight spirit. But Agatha, if you want to take a closer look and see if
I
you're
might just look closer. Not me.
Yeah, the
I'll
eye.
look with the eye. Just to see if there's anything weird going on.
So as you send your eye up, and everyone can see like the reflection, like the eye is like sparking. It's almost like a disco ball effect of like all the mirrors just like reflecting.
So the eye is in all of the other mirrors.
Yes. You see the only thing that's not being mirrored right now is your reflection in that original mirror that you touched, Granny.
Where'd it go?
It's still there and it's just looking at
Oh,
you.
okay. It's just, but all the other reflections are matching us.
Yes.
Okay.
I might have fucked up that. Oh well. It's a problem for future, Granny.
Aggie, as you send your
And present us.
you send your eye closer to the floating, almost like a needleish pen type of thing, and you can see. Give me a knowledge check. 14.
Does it work like a magnifying glass? Can you like zoom in and see the components?
I have advantage on rolls that involve history, culture, politics of a prominent person or place. That's not this, is it really?
Do you have any? Do you
I
have
mean,
any?
she has studied this. She is the expert, though.
Well,
It's okay. It's all right.
do you have an experience that would?
I have artifact expert.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
I
That
can
would
use
do it.
that.
Absolutely, you can spend a hope and get a +2 to the roll.
Man, I like my hope, but I'll do it. Okay. No more hope. One left. Oh, no, I critted.
Oh,
Yay!
I was like 4. That sucks.
I know that's
It is
last time I
crazy
rolled two
how-
ones and I was like, oh no. And then I was like, wait, that's a crit.
So gain yourself a hope, clear stress if you need to.
Yeah, I got my hope back.
Yay. See,
Oh.
worth it.
Yay.
Oh, Aggie, all the things you see with this. So you see that this is actually whatever this material that's in front of you is actually made of glass. And it has the appearance of metal, but as you bring actually your lightning eyes, like as it sparks off, the reaction it doesn't draw out like the electric tendrils as like a metal would. This actually kind of like almost resists it and like has no effect. And you're like, oh, this is an illusion of glass. Like this is a glass thing that's whatever you're looking for. That is not the thing in the middle.
It's not the real one.
Not the reflections.
I believe
Oh,
it is.
no.
Huh.
Wait.
Interesting.
Can I take a closer look at the reflections and see if any of them have something that's not?
You can. That
Glass?
is like it's almost like infinite possibilities.
Ah, damn.
You absolutely can, but it'll take some time though.
Is there anything in the poem that would tell us
Oh, let me get the poem for you.
how to detect the real one?
Give me a second. Oh, that's got my notes on it. Is there another one?
I have it somewhere. I can grab it. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, because usually you put it in the middle of the table.
I have it.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Cosmic power reigns on all. 5 points collected to hear the call. The immortal star will save us all. Hidden from evil's sight, left at dawn and right at night. The natural cycle breaks. Death's presence waits. The star grants immortal life, the blessing and curse of its light.
What's casting light in this room?
You actually can't tell. There is a light source, but because of the infinite reflections in the mirror, it's almost impossible to say where it comes from.
So it's a completely mirrored room, but there are okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like an
But-
invisible platform that you're walking on.
With
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Invisible platform.
with arcane sense, like is there anything that pops up with that? Because I can sense where things are than with magical things only within close range.
All the mirrors are definitely magical. That replica is magical. When we'll say Ronson brought up the question about the light, is that there is a light source, and you get the feeling that if you can find the mirror reflection that has the light source, you'll find what you're looking for. Because it's essentially just the light is bouncing infinite times.
That's what I thought. If we could make it darker in here and find the source of the light, that would be the real one. Have anything that...
I could make it more light by lighting a torch.
I don't think that'll do it. What attracts light? What...
The only thing I can do is break the mirrors. I don't know if you want to
Seems
start
like
there, though.
the worst idea.
And I turn around and look at the granny with green eyes again.
You see that she has not changed her position at all, and her fists are balled up into, or her hands are balled up into fists, and she's just, it's not a scowl, but there is ill intent coming off of this doppelganger of you.
Hate that.
So I guess what I would like to do is try to use my puzzle solving experience. I think what Ronson will do here is like essentially keep looking at mirrors to see if he can find the pattern that will like maybe
But not
lead
touching?
him. Yeah, I'm looking at each mirror to try to figure out if I can discern a pattern that might lead to a main source.
Can I spend a hope to give him advantage?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
How is Granny helping Ronson find?
I was gonna say I'm gonna go up and touch every mirror and see if they all turn evil, but I don't know if I want to do that.
You can certainly try.
How
Could I help you? I think I'm just puzzling out loud. So if I'm like,
well, it's all angles, right? Like light bounces off.
Wait, that one goes this way.
Yes, yeah.
Because of the advantage, the roll is much better than it would have been otherwise.
And I helped.
So it is 17
With hope or fear?
with a hope, actually.
hell yeah, I got your hope back.
So Ronson, as you go looking around, you start to see you see patterns of reflections everywhere, and it's almost overwhelming for your senses. And then you look back at the panel that Granny touched, and you start to realize, oh, the light isn't infinity where you've touched her panel, or where she touched her panel.
Oh, we do have to touch all the mirrors.
And that you figure you may have to touch a couple of panels, but you can probably puzzle out which angles to reflect as you look at her light source. And again, like I said, when you look at other panels of yourself, you can see like infinite view going down the hallway on one side, infinite going down the other. When you look at Granny's panel, it is just
The one.
a one mirror, like one mirror panel that should be a reflection, but it's just Granny's image standing and like scowling at her.
Oh, can they not see their reflection in the one that I touched?
No, it is gone now. It is just your reflection.
All right, question. Do we want me to touch them all so it's all grannies? Or do each of you want to touch one and figure and
I was gonna
then...
say maybe we shouldn't. I don't know if one person should touch all of them. Seems a little.
Well,
but
who do you
then-
want to fight? 10 granny-sized grannies or one big Ronson? The gorilla problem.
Wait, why would I be so big in this case?
Well, you're bigger than me.
That is true.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't there be 10
I'd be
giant me's?
Fast, so... Granny's real fast. I don't know. I don't think maybe you should... I don't know if we should have another one of you hanging around, girly.
I'm not sure.
Because that might be...
Feel like to test a hypothesis, it should be you to touch the next one, Granny, to see
Oh.
if it resets the last one or creates a new image.
Just had an idea or a thought. Maybe when it said we were going to betray you, it was talking about our reflections betraying you. And when it said we were going to die, it was talking about our reflections dying. Yes, that's excellent.
That's positive.
I'm anything if positive, Gary.
It also works with your friends will
It
betray
could
you,
be
Aggie.
any
That's
other
true.
possible solution except for many others.
You always say that.
I'm gonna walk up and pick another mirror and touch it.
You touch it, and again, that same effect where like the infinite images kind of just fade,
Hello, darkness, my old
and
friend.
you see the same green eyes light up of your reflection as you see it kind of looks back and almost like taken aback about
Hello.
what it's done. And you see it look over to its left, and you look back at your original reflection, and it's gone.
Oh, I transported her.
Actually, you see it comes walking almost like stage left and comes in, and they kind of like look at each other, and then they both scowl at you.
Now there's two of them in the same reflection, and that
Oh.
reflection's empty
It is completely empty.
With no reflection of the shard.
There's one little point of light that you can see
In the empty
in
one.
the empty one. Yes.
Where does it point to?
It looks like it's going straight across the room.
So you should stop touching them, or you should touch them more.
Great question. I'm going to be honest. I kind of want to just keep touching them.
Well, if you touch one, try this one right
If you
across
touch
the
one,
way.
you gotta touch them all. Hey.
Although actually,
Who is this character? Okay. I'll walk up to the point of light directly across where it's shining.
And
This all makes sense.
you touch with that,
Yeah.
and you see the other two, like for Bronson and Aggie, you see the green eyes are following the movements of Granny as she walks up and touches it. And how are you touching? Just like
Well, I think the first time I put my hand, but the second two times I'm just poking it.
Yeah.
You know.
it's almost like
Just
you
a little
see
boop.
like a small little ripple in the glass as you see again the sentience fades from that panel as you see them all look around and you see them all look and the other two reflections are now gone and they walk in from both sides.
Well, it's not a 3 strikes you're out situation.
Your first panel though, that little shard of light is getting brighter though.
Have to keep touching.
How many panels are we? We've got 8, right? Because it's octagonal.
8 grannies.
Is that what we've decided we want?
I mean,
It's just like,
Well,
another one of us could try. In the second mirror, if you look at that one now, my reflection is not in it.
Correct.
Is there any light source?
There
in
is
that one?
not. The only light source is the original one that Granny touched.
but it keeps getting brighter with each one that I touch.
Correct.
well, why don't we just go smash that mirror? Or does it have to get all the way bright? So bad at puzzles.
I don't think we're in the smashing phase quite yet. But
We have to make more grannies.
I have no better option.
Well, do you want a couple Ronsons? I don't know.
What if we poked it with my staff instead of touching it? Would that be better or worse?
Oh, I could use my servant too.
Okay.
Does it have a reflection? It's a spirit. It's a shadow spirit. I'm going to summon my spirit. I'll spend a hope.
Perfect. Is it visible or completely?
Summon a humanoid-sized spirit that can move or carry things for you. Why am I saying it in this voice?
Until your next rest, you can also send it to attack an adversary. It just says midnight spirit. It doesn't say that it doesn't. It doesn't say that it has. I feel like I think last time I talked when it was carrying the key, I talked about it like it was the predator. Like you could kind of
Yes.
see the outline of it.
We can do that.
Yeah. So like in a room that's this lit, I feel like if as when it moves, you can see it. If it doesn't move, you can't really see it.
If it moves, you can kill it.
If it moves, you could kill it.
So your specter, which panel is it going up to touch?
We've 3. Well, we might as well make it 4, like crisscross.
As it touches an independent panel, you see that there is no there's no reaction from it,
No wobble.
no wobble. It actually doesn't give like it has like a bit. It has like that almost like light reflection in it. But as it touches, you see like a small little splinter of a crack go form in the mirror.
That's not good.
That's probably not a good thing. No more grannies, though.
No, they're actually smiling at you now.
Oh, shit.
So not that. Okay. We've learned one thing.
Should I go touch that mirror then? And
Yes, do it. I'll be over here
I march up and touch the same mirror.
with Agatha.
Before you do, I'm going to spend a fear.
Oh no.
Oh my.
And you see that the three grannies have disappeared from the panel, and they've walked over to the cracked mirror panel. And you see that as soon as they go over there, the reflection immediately drops. But you can see that they're now punching.
no,
the mirror
no.
panel.
Don't do that. You'll break it.
You see, and you say you'll break it. You see them like look up at you, and then they look at each other, and they realize, oh, we're Granny. As you see, one Granny goes running far back, and the other two kind of do like get down on you and do like
That's exactly what I do.
a hup. As you see, come running forward,
Daggers out.
and they come running forward, and they launch one of the reflection Grannies into it. And you see it hits, boom, and just
Has the light got any brighter in the original panel?
it has not gotten any brighter in the original panel.
To touch more mirrors.
Should we go touch the things?
There's 4 left. There's 3 of us. Everybody touch a mirror.
Okay.
Okay.
I fly over. and I'll-
Put me in charge of this. What happens? We all touch a mirror.
We're all gonna touch
We're
one.
seeking mirrors now.
All right, you see Ronson and Aggie both touch their mirrors, and very similar things that as soon as they make contact, the reflections in those panels end, and you see like the green eye replicas of them form up. And then you see, it's unsettling that you see Aggie's reflection and Ronson's reflection make eye contact with each other, and you can see them both point and nod at each other, and then they disappear off panel.
What happened to my 4th reflection?
They're still
No, I touched another mirror.
Oh, it actually your 4th one doesn't manifest. It stopped at 5.
Stopped at 3. Or and
You're
those 2
counting
you're
us.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's only 1 mirror that hasn't been touched.
As you say that, and you can see the Ronson and the Aggie reflections come into the original panel, and you can see that star is very bright and glowing, vibrant. As you see Ronson fly down, and he picks up the almost like the clone article, but it's actually glowing bright like a star, and flies it forward and just kind of waves it.
Oh, why did we give
At
it to the
you.
flying one? We should have just made more grannies.
I thought mine was gonna be nice.
Oh, that's positive of you.
I guess. My turn.
You've surprisingly high self-esteem for one so shy.
Actually, you see, thank you for reminding me that, Madeline. You see Ronson kind of looks at the reflection. Ronson looks at reflection Aggie. And then you see the 3 other grannies come in, and they all kind of like pat her on the shoulder as she goes, oh yeah, as you see her charging up lightning
Oh, this is what I was worried about.
in both of her hands. And there is very much intent that she's going to blow that mirror forward.
Well, I'm going to get behind the pedestal because I can fit there.
All right.
Shields up.
I have a shield. I guess that's what I'm
So is
hiding
there
behind.
any mirror that we have not touched yet?
A
should be
couple, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to actually then quickly try to get all of them.
Okay.
There was only 1 because I did 4
Yeah.
and then we each did 1, so that's 7, and then there's 1 that hasn't been touched.
So as you touch the final mirror,
Mhm.
it doesn't produce a reflection,
Mhm.
but you can see immediately that it sets off a chain reaction of all the mirrors going psh, psh, psh,
Ah.
psh, psh,
Well, you did it for them.
exploding inwards. I'm gonna need everyone give me an agility check, difficulty 14.
I am at the
please.
very center of the
Yeah,
room.
you'll get advantage on it.
Okay. So I roll a d6 with it?
D6, yes.
Agility?
D8.
Oh, that's a hope. I get a hope.
A difficulty 14?
14,
I hit
correct.
exactly 14.
Awesome. 15, Agatha.
I really can't do math. 8 plus 8.
16.
Thank you.
You take.
Plus your agility.
That was plus my agility.
but-
Thank
and
you.
the reactionary roll, so hope and fear doesn't matter.
Oh,
so-
so I shouldn't get the hope.
So you avoid the 22 points of slashing damage that was
Whoa.
Whoa.
going to come out.
Oh my god, I would have died.
No, you
No,
don't.
'cause
That
no,
would be your
'cause you're-
damage
yeah.
threshold.
Right, there's thresholds in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you see it all come shattering through, and you feel almost like this cold wind, or almost like a suction of being pulled into the ether, as you see Agatha's reflection begin to launch out a lightning bolt. And we're actually going to call the episode there because it's getting late.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we've been going for technically a bit. So we'll save it for the next episode, possibly, depending on how much time we lost, merge it with the next one. But yes, mirror reflective combat coming up in the next one. Thank you so much, everybody.